In September 2026, the focus of the global entertainment and attraction industry will be on London. IAAPA, the Global Association for the Attractions Industry, are bringing IAAPA Expo Europe, the leading trade show for the sector, here to excel. Taking place from 22nd to 24th September, the Expo is set to host over 700 exhibitors and welcome thousands of professionals from theme park, water parks, indoor entertainment centers, museums, zoos, resorts, and more, all looking to create impactful, memorable guest experiences. The event promises qualified buyers and vibrant atmosphere. This is the place to see innovative, high-octane, and creative activations. These exhibitors are showing the building blocks that make unforgettable experiences. It's the home of fun. But what does it take to have a successful exhibition? Let's get some expert advice.
I suppose the first thing I think about when someone talks about IAAPA is the exhibitors. And I always describe those exhibitors as memory makers. These are the people that inject thrills, set the mood, create wow factors that I suppose make once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Whether it's IAAPA in Orlando, or there's the editions in Hong Kong and Abu Dhabi, and then there's this September in London, it always promises to be an event full of inspiration, there's lots of expert insight, and the latest tech is always on show. Let me just check, but I think the event tagline is Spark Wonder, Share Joy, and Spread Magic. So with that in mind, the last thing you want is a dull, dreary, sort of super corporate stand. So a few tips and tricks to follow to make an impact at IAAPA. So first, I'd say make sure your stand is entirely customizable. So that means bespoke, really vibrant graphics, and they should cover every surface. So definitely opt for a photo floor and steer clear of generic color schemes. I suppose that kind of leads on to my second point, which is to create an immersive experience. So exhibitors should be setting the scene. They're transporting delegates to that place of amazement or calm relaxation or maybe high octane adrenaline. But whatever the product or service, you've got to make it memorable, and to do that, you've got to put it into context. So there's two really simple things you can do to make yourself a point of difference in what is a crazy high energy hall. First is build high, so make sure your stand has high level branding at around 4 meters, and introduce curves. So even in the brightest hall, it's always dominated by right angles and flat backdrops. Adding softer, sort of intriguing curves to the layout is a real point of difference. I should also say that building high doesn't only apply to space only stands. For shell scheme, you can really stand out by removing those fascias that everyone has and building above the height of your surrounding competitors. Okay, a boring one, I suppose, is that IAAPA is in London for the first time since I think 2022, and it comes right slap bang in the middle of peak exhibition season. So start planning and designing your stand right now, get in touch with people, especially us today. So our focus is the design and build of exhibition stands, but beyond that, my advice would be to really look at the team you're taking to man your stand. They're going to be presenting your products, representing your brand. So before the show, run proper briefing sessions, consider the strategy you're going to take as a group, and finally, invest in training, make sure everyone's confident and ready for the show. So I take a mix of people. I take people from sales and marketing teams. And I always say use the opportunity to take younger or newer team members to the show, because you can introduce them to this amazing industry. I suppose really just take along anyone that's going to bring energy, has an intricate knowledge of your business, and in this case that passion for making memories. I think we're all excited. Yeah, it's good to have it back in London. I will miss the fact that I don't get to go to Barcelona or Amsterdam this year for it, but I'm pretty confident, I think we all are, that London's going to put on a really good show for 2026.
After successful editions in Amsterdam and Barcelona, it's really exciting to see Europe's largest international conference and trade show for the attractions and leisure industry come to London. And what a location for it! Here in London Docklands, you're close to world-class museums, record-breaking theme parks, and high-tech indoor family attractions. New and existing IAAPA exhibitors are already looking forward to the 2026 edition.
We're really excited by IAAPA. We've been to the Barcelona show and the Orlando show coming up, and we really appreciate it's one of the largest ones. So definitely with that coming up in the UK, we look forward to have a decent stand, maybe something similar to what we've got now. And obviously we made the investment into what we've got here. So yeah, it's all putting the building blocks into a really positive year next year.
It's the right type of show for us, you know, various attractions, family entertainment centres, things like this. You know, it's really our bread and butter and it's where we're strong. And so yeah, we're hoping to get a really good turnover from that.
Like the advantage this show had was it's only 3 hours down the road from us, so we can easily access it. A bigger team can come up.
Because it's on home turf, there's a lot more we can do in terms of like the size of the stand, the amount of staff members we can kind of bring here. We can reduce the cost for things as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because I think that's kind of where, you know, we'll really show our power and kind of what we can do in terms of like the hardware side of it as well, because we're generally software based, but I think this time we'll have a lot more hardware on show and yeah, you know, really try and make an impact in comparisons to what we've done at other events.
All of our other sales come from pay-per-click advertising, so this is the only sort of situation we can get potential customers under one roof.
We are going to go with a bigger stand, maybe just like a two-wall stand, so walls facing each other, and then maybe have a bit as a walkthrough.
Applications for space are already open. And for an event of this size, it's never too early to start planning your exhibition stand. It's an incredible opportunity for businesses to position themselves at the forefront of the attractions industry, showcase their brand, and demonstrate their expertise. To find out more about how Quadrant 2 Design can create the spaces and experiences for you to succeed at IAAPA Expo Europe 2026, book a free design consultation at the details below. See you in September.